This is Craig Dellinger with ProLight Gear, and this is a review of the Backpack Light 50-liter model from MyTrail Company.
MyTrail Company is a direct-to-consumer outdoor product company based out of Colorado. The company purchased several of the product designs from the now-defunct GoLite brand. The MyTrail Company Backpack Light comes in both 50 and 70-liter models and is the continuation of the popular GoLite Jam pack.
To go over the features of the MyTrail Company Backpack Light, I thought I would compare it to the original GoLite Jam pack. Since MyTrail Company did purchase some of the product designs from the now defunct GoLite brand, although this pack is much more closely associated with the GoLite Jam 2, I thought it was interesting to kind of see how this pack has evolved from the original GoLite Jam. So the first thing to point out is the frame sheet, and I've removed the frame sheet from both of these packs. This is the frame sheet for the MyTrail Company pack. This is the frame sheet for the original GoLite Jam. And you can see this frame sheet is much thicker. This is 5 millimeters thick, I believe, when I measured it. And this one is 2 millimeters thick, and a much more shaped design than just a simple rectangle. I wish I would have taken this frame sheet out and looked at it before I started using the pack, because I don't know if this frame sheet comes from the company thermal molded like this, or if this kind of molded to the shape of my back by using it. But it is broader at the bottom of the frame sheet to kind of wrap around the lower portion of your back and give you some additional support there. Other things to point out, moving to this side of the pack, is that the original GoLite Jam was just very basic construction. This is just your nylon fabric with your Dyneema grid. That's the white lines in this fabric. This is a much more complicated construction. You've got some foam on the back here, or some mesh, that just makes it more comfortable. The waist belt is substantially improved on this pack versus the original GoLite Jam, which was just 2 pieces of fabric with some webbing on it. This has pockets on both of the waist belts, and there's a divider on the inside. There is a piece of closed cell foam in these, so they're far more substantial than this. Feels like that foam's about 10 millimeters thick, and it's a medium density foam. Moving to the shoulder straps, once again, much improved shoulder straps. There's just not much to the shoulder straps. And these have what appears to be some 8 millimeter closed foam in them, and they are completely wrapped with nylon on the front and that same mesh fabric on the back. So this pack carries up to 40 pounds. My opinion after using it, I think the sweet spot for this pack is up to about 30 pounds. If I was carrying over 30 pounds in this pack for extended periods of time, I would go with a pack that has a slightly more robust suspension system in it that's just better at carrying loads. Some of the other features of this pack, you saw in that opening segment where I had my snowshoes fastened to the outside. The original GoLite Jam just had some side compression straps. What they've done on this pack is they've set up the side compression straps on buckles, and they've set these buckles so they're cross-gender, so they will fasten to each other, male on this side, female on this side, so you can lash items like snowshoes to the outside of your pack. The one complaint I would have with this is that these straps don't give you much room, if this pack is fully loaded, to put anything large on the outside of your pack. It was about the largest thing you can lash to the outside of your pack would be a set of snowshoes. So don't go snipping these right away thinking you're going to save a couple ounces. I would leave these long, and my preference would be for these to be just a little bit longer than they are right now. But really, I feel the key features of this pack are the price. The price tag on this said $149, but looking at their website, I see where you can sometimes pick them up for less, and that's a pretty amazing value for a pack like this. And the other key feature that I want to point out is the compactor system. And what the compactor system does is, by taking this loop of fabric here and fastening it to this clip on the other side, and then cinching down your side compression straps, you take this from a 50-liter pack to a 20-liter pack. And I used this on a vacation I went on recently as my carry-on luggage. It fits nicely in the overhead bin. Once I got to my destination, I was able to take all my clothing out of this, engage the compactor system, shrink it down to a 20-liter pack, and it just became my kind of day use pack. So I'm happy this pack is back in the market. No longer, under the GoLite Jam name, now the MyTrail Company Backpack Light name. It's just a really good pack for the money, and I'm thrilled to have some of the best designs from GoLite back in the market, and I look forward to reviewing a few more products from MyTrail Company. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing to the channel, thank you for sharing these videos, and stay tuned for additional product reviews.